Okay.
That causes processing power. That causes lag. That causes information buildup. Because it's constantly, and then some of the code is actually maliciously going through it. So not all the transformers are going to be able to fucking keep all the code on the rail.
Yeah.
So then that's going to go and fly out.
But
and
in
then
that,
that's going to get sent to me and crash my game. Because I'm in single player.
In that metaphor, who is the duper?
Just anybody that dupes.
Oh, okay, that's not the Transformers or something.
No, the Transformers is the code that's trying to correct the duping.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So if I have a whole bunch of dupers, then that means I'm going to have a whole bunch of processing power trying to correct that. So if I have a whole bunch of processing power, guess what that causes? Lag. Memory leaks.
That's where all the lags come from in this game.
And the fucking crashes.
And the crashes.
Yes, by just simply duping.
Okay. So you think like the developers are not happy with duping?
PlayStation makes duping illegal.
Yes, but what about like
No. Okay, you're not getting me. Video games, normally when they just kick you off for fucking up a video game. But if PlayStation hears about it, you will go to court.
All right, really?
Yes, it's illegal to do.
So has that been done before?
Yes! It's maliciously changing the code in a video game. Maliciously.
So have
meaning
people
crudely.
Have people gone to prison for this?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Look up. You know the hackers. Okay, let's put it this way. They have been hacked multiple times. So do you think they're gonna have any quarter to anybody that fucks with any part of their system?
What do you mean, the hackers in their system?
They had what's it called? I just forgot all of their names. One of them went to the school I was going to. Yeah, they got fucked. Two guys decided to hack. You remember when PlayStation went down, PlayStation 3?
Yeah.
Two guys decided to hack PlayStation, right? With a school, like school computers using a after-school club. Okay. They went through the back door and they stole all the information, and they purposely stole certain information. Like they didn't steal, they purposely left out certain information. The 3 little numbers on your credit card.
Okay.
They did not go for that at all. Just to safeguard themselves, to prove that they were just showing that there was a back door in the PlayStation security system that they needed to fix.
Okay.
One of the guys ended up fucking being all cocky. Yeah, guess what happened to him?
He ended up what?
One of the guys ended up being cocky about the situation, like, yeah, I hacked PlayStation, guess what?
Oh.
He's not allowed to touch a computer ever again. The other guy was humble and just wanted to show that people were vulnerable. He now works for the FBI.
Oh, that's fun. So one of those guys went to the same school as you?
Both of them did.
Oh, both did.
It was the after-school program that did it.
So did you know him personally?
Not personally. I've seen them. I've talked to them. I don't know like their mom, their dad, where they're from. Class. Like it's like a person you know in class.
Yeah, I just seen them. Yeah.
Yeah. So I knew of them. I knew they were smart. I knew like all of they're capable, and it's just.
But I forgot
hilarious.
how did we get from duping to this? Are those?
No, it's because it has to deal with it has to deal with Sony doesn't fucking give a fuck.
But
Sony
that was
will send you.
that was hackers,
that
right?
That right there is they took federal. That's their first one. They've been getting really upset with people finding glitches and stuff like that and not reporting them. So if you're using a glitch and you're not reporting it and stuff, they get really mad because that's also a back door that somebody can use to like steal information from PlayStation.
Oh, so I can, with duping and stuff, I can steal information?
No, I'm saying with duping, somebody who's good at code can use that code error as a way to get into the PlayStation Network.
Alright, you mean duping by using code, not duping like here in the game when I use
No,
the
no, 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 no,
refiner
no, no, no,
and...
no. Because duping code is weak, because it is weak and it falters. It is like a crack in the security system. It's like if I wanted to break open a concrete wall, I would want to look for a crack first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's your crack.
Alright, so what I don't
If
get
I'm a coder,
though,
I would have a code want to go through that.
yeah, but you said like it's the same. What is the difference between someone who dupes in the code and who dupes like me here in the game? I mean, I'm not cracking anything.
Actually, the funny thing is the person who dupes in code is actually hiding their code and masking it, so it's actually cleaner than what you're doing. You're just like... You're like trying to catch fish with a rock.
Alright,
Yeah, occasionally you're gonna get a fish, right?
but I got my results that I want. I don't care if the code is crappy.
But you don't realize that you're scaring all the other fish away.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I don't realize, and also I don't care, you know? I'm playing the game.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. You have to care about a game like this because other people play it.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem. People don't care about other people. They think you, like they look at you as an imaginary fucking person on the internet world. I look at you as a living, breathing human being with multiple senses that are construing information to the best of their knowledge.
I'm
through
wondering.
experiences that they have lived.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's any game that is not able to glitch in, and if it's more stable than other
You
games.
can't say that. You know the only way for that to be possible is
No.
computer program has to make the game.
The computer programmer has to make a game?
No, the computer program.
Yeah.
A computer program, an
Yeah.
AI system
Yeah.
has to make the game.
Okay. Is that
Not
a
a
thing?
robot. No, not at all. Hasn't been yet. We don't have AI. We don't have AI yet. We have artificial AI. It's pretty funny. Artificial intelligence. But that's exactly what we have. We have intelligence that doesn't know how to learn. It just only because it doesn't know how to learn everything, just certain things.
Yeah.
So therefore, it is semi-artificial. We put parameters on it, and it cannot grow outside of what we tell it to.
What about that Elon Musk AI?
In a regular AI, it's able to do any and everything it wants to when it comes to learning.
No, I mean that one AI. I don't know what it's called.
The artificial
The Elon
AI?
Musk thing. That's what's it called?
Yeah, that's. Let's put it this way. We don't have an AI system in effect in society. We're making them, and we're finding out that they're becoming very violent.
Do you play poker?
Poker?
Yeah. Why?
I don't like to lie,
It's not lying.
so I suck at it.
It's not lying. It's in the game.
Bluffing.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, but I don't like to lie, so I'm a poor bluffer.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't
Yeah,
have
no.
to.
See, there's a catalyst to that.
You should.
I-
Yeah,
it's
but
not-
you
I'm
shouldn't.
saying-
You
I'm
shouldn't
not saying
bluff.
people are.
You shouldn't bluff. You can play. You can play and win without bluffing. But you gotta catch the
Oh my God,
bluffer.
if I could.
You gotta catch the bluffer. That's the trick. You gotta know who's the bluffer. You don't have to be it.
Yeah, and then when they find out you're not the bluffer, that's when they're really scared.
Yeah. If you learn that, you can play without bluffing. Easy.
You want to know what the best part about it is? Constantly folding until you get a good hand, and then playing from there.
Not
That's
for
what
too
really
long.
fucks with people.
Yeah, but not
make
for
sense?
too long, huh?
Well, no, like it's really easy to get a good hand if you're paying attention to the cards. A winning hand is a good hand, not just.
Hey, my spaceship's color just changed. Like from yellow to black.
Is it still black?
Yeah. It was yellow before. Now it's black.
Yeah, my ship drafted as well when they did the next update. Should be packed by the time I'm leaving, right? Huh? Have you noticed the truly stupid people have a tendency to pay attention to grammar more than the context of what you're saying?
Yeah, I noticed that on me.
Like you'll write something down. You spelled that wrong. Did you understand it? Because last time I checked, I'm not writing a thesis.
Yeah, I am exactly that way. It's horrible. To other people. Also spelling, very important. Would you, though, agree that if you're misspelling your and your wrong, that's really stupid?
Nope.
Would you not?
No, it's not at all.
See, I don't get that.
If you're misspelling the same word at the like, all right, look at it this way. If you have the same sounding word, almost similar to the other word spelling, guess what's going to happen? Your brain is going to process information really, really fast, and it's going to go through the motions, and it's going to skip a couple letters sometimes, or it moves a couple letters around.
Yes, but also sometimes it changes like the sense of the meaning of the sentence. So I'm really
that's when
it's confusing.
No, what I'm talking about, if you're conversating, if I'm turning in a thesis and stuff like that, yes, it matters because I will not be able to dictate that. If I am talking to you through text, then what can you do to help figure out the situation?
Ask you.
Thank you. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. If you don't understand, communicate. Because here's the thing. How often do I say the right words and people don't understand? And they don't communicate.
I'm having trouble understanding you because your mic seems to have like a wiggle.
Good. You're good. My mic's stupid. You're good.
Yeah, there it is.
All right. Let's put it this way. How many times do you say the right words and people still don't know how to communicate?
I don't know. I'm not counting, but sometimes.
Fucking often. Often. It happens more than you would like. I absolutely guarantee it.
Okay. I'll pay more attention to that.
So you're sitting there telling people information, not to mention they'll also turn to Google. That's a hilarious part. You know, they'll turn to information written by people. Because they don't trust your word, even though you got your information from those same people.
Yeah. Yeah, right?
And then if it's not to their liking, it's fake news.
Yeah.
It just goes to show you, a lot of people don't know how to use their brain. They do. Here's the thing. People use their brain to try and not use their brain. They don't want to do the work, so they'll go and use their brain to try and find out how they can go about not doing the work, in essence creating more work, because in the end they're going to still have to do the work.
Yeah. Like the French, you know?
Yeah. Well, here's the funny thing. Like, anybody that dupes is literally missing out on all the other things that you would go and, like, how would you get money? You roam around and get shit. When you roam around and get shit, you get more than one thing at a time. You get resources, you get nanites, you get fucking items, you get fuel sources, you get all of that. So then when a person starts to dupe, starts to fall really short because they don't have access. They don't have a plethora of stuff anymore. They just have that one avenue, and that one avenue is very, very small to where they have to keep on doing that repeated action over and over again. And then guess what? The game becomes boring because you're just doing that repeated action over and over and over again.
That's true.
Whereas I'm not liking the fact that my base keeps on fucking, like, swapping, or I can't build certain things because the game keeps on crashing on me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And one of the things is, they can't find the code. Let's see, they can't find proper glitches because the game, like, say the game is telling them where all the glitches, right? So anybody that's duping, the game is telling them that there's a glitch.
Yeah.
So that means all those people that are purposely duping are pinging the fucking thing. So how are they going to find fucking actual glitches if people are purposely going out of their way to create problems? They can't clean up the game fast enough.
Yeah, but they're doing alright. The game is pretty stable. It's alright.
Not really.
Not really, yeah, I know. But
see, then that's you trying to make something that's not true, like, better on yourself.
no, I guess I'm just more optimistic, you know. I'm not
Yeah, but that's bad. Being optimistic and knowing optimism are two different things.
right.
Because I know how to be optimistic. People are just being optimistic. Those are two different things. Because then when I pull the fucking rug out from under you, you're gonna fall flat on your face.
Mhm.
Because you're not prepared.
I guess you're right about that.
I mean, honestly, I would like for them to do a wipe, complete reset of every single character, and then just have every save file load up to the server. Start
Then?
fresh. Then you play the game. And then you watch how many people actually fucking play the game.
And then what if there's new dupers?
If you enforce... See, here's the thing. I would actually like to... I would probably turn that into like an in-game thing.
What? That?
Find a duper, and I'll put something in the game that you want. Find so many dupers, and I'll put something in the game that you want.
So you'd find a
Reward them.
duper and report them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Like
That's
a
how I would fucking...
like
that's how I
a
would do it.
PlayStation police.
Yeah, like the only way a community can ever regulate is if it regulates itself. And see, here's the thing, it has to regulate itself and then give it to the people that prosecute them. Everybody's supposed to be policing. Everybody. Policing is an action. Yes, we named a title after an action. Actually, most of our emergency people are after it, like firefighter. That's an action. Fight fire. Police people. You're creating an environment so people can play the game. Play. P-A-L-Y. P-L-A-Y. My bad.
I'm quite alright playing it like that. I mean, I don't need to be police. I'm having fun.
Guess what? But here's the thing, though. You're not understanding that you're walking. That's like walking around. That's like sitting there saying, "I'm having fun with this glowing rock," not knowing it's uranium.
But it doesn't kill me. The game.
Yes, it does.
No.
In the game, it does. And in my game, it does. Because when it takes 2 to 3 hours off of my game because it crashes, that's time I can never get back.
That is true. Can't get that back.
Yeah, so walking around with uranium making everybody sick, that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's why I try and tell people, like, people aren't aware of their actions. They just lie to themselves so that way it makes it sound better. That's all they're doing. They're just lying to themselves to make it sound better. It's not.
Yeah, they just want to have fun, you know.
Yeah, but then you're looking at all the people who bought the game to play the game to have fun because they wanted to play the game the way the game is being played. I mean, honestly, if you don't want to play the game the way the game is supposed to be played, I mean, it's the whole reason why you're not in the NFL.
In the what?
It's the whole reason why you're not in FIFA.
All right.
The reason why the people are in FIFA is because they play the game it's supposed to be played, the way it's supposed to be played, for the most part. For the most part. Okay? And the reason why a lot of people don't make it to that level is because they don't play the game the way it's supposed to be played.
Yeah, you know, thinking about it, I don't want to be on that level. I just want to have fun, like only fun, not also.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. What if I told you that your level messes with my level? That's the problem. It's not like you going to the park and playing soccer, how that doesn't affect the fucking overall sports people, you know what I mean? If anything, it influences them to want to play more. Well, you doing the other thing, that's like, alright, that's like going out on the soccer field and playing with a piece of shit and wanting kids to play with you. Guess who you're gonna get to play with you? Other kids that are playing with shit.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so, but not to me, not in my case, you know.
No, it is in your case. If you're duping, if you are duping, you are a little kid that's excited with playing with poop. And you're going around trying to get everybody else to be excited about playing with poop.
Is that still an analogy?
Yes.
Okay. But it's a different
Like, I'm
one.
dead serious. It's like if you have a turd in your hand and you want to go play soccer with all of those other kids, do you think you're going to play soccer?
But that's not the same analogy as the one with the
Yes, it
Transformers.
is.
But not the one with the Transformers, right? That's different, or...
No, that's the code. All right, then think about it. Think about it this way. You are the kid with the turd, right, trying to play soccer, and the Transformers are the parents trying to make those kids play with the kid with the turd.
Alright, so that's where the Transformers come from.
Yes. There, we'll put it in a whole soccer term now.
Cool.
You want to play with kids that are playing with soccer, you have a turd in your hand. You want to play with those kids while having a turd in your hand. So you're going to need your parents to play with those kids.
Okay, we should
That is
get
the
some
only
more.
way.
We should get some more characters into that analogy. I think. Like I don't know.
I only get them as they show up, and as of right now, that's as far as they go.
Okay, I want to see some more like female characters in that.
Sorry, it's gender bias.
It's gender biased. Okay, so what about races? Should we get a black guy in there? Just one.
Sorry, it's to your own.
Okay.
You're supposed to be putting yourself in there in every single situation.
All
As
right.
the parent that's trying to make the kid play with the shit. See, you would never want to be a parent trying to make a child play with another child that's carrying around a turd, correct?
No.
Okay, you would not want to be the child having to play with another child carrying around a turd, would you?
I wouldn't.
So why do you want to be the child that is carrying around the turd?
Because I want more pure ferrite.
But that's the thing, though. If you go and play the game, you can get more pure ferrite. There's several ways to do it. Did you know you can break down magnesium ferrite, which you can buy to get pure ferrite?
Yes. But that's faster. And cheaper.
That's the point.
And you know what?
It's supposed to be a hassle. That's the whole point of a game. Conflict.
But it's also fun to mess with things.
Conflict. If you create your own conflict that's not in the code, you're stopping other people.
Right. I still think we should get a black guy in there.
Are you black?
Nah. You?
Nope. So there's
Nah.
no need. The analogy does not need it, nor does the metaphor. Analogy. I
So,
think
would you like? Would you prefer like Asian or no a redhead? Are you redhead?
Oh my fucking god! You hit my weakness.
Oh, you just you're OCD.
What do you mean I'm OCD?
Is that what you call it? Your thing?
If I like redheads, I'm OCD.
No, but you said you're OCD, or what is it called? Like hyperactive?
ADHD?
ADHD. We should get a ADHD guy in there. You should put yourself into the analogy somehow. As a policeman or something.
I thought I was.
Oh,
I'm
you
the
are?
guy that's playing soccer. You're the guy carrying around the turd.
Oh yeah, the turd. Oh, that's me. I'm the turd?
Yes, you're duping. The duping is the turd. The duping is malicious code. The duping is something that causes the game to not be satisfying to other people who are playing the game according to the rules.
But me being a
don't-
turd is just also, yeah, right. That's analogy. Oh, I seem to get it now. And the Transformers are the parents.
Yes. And the parents are, you have to play with him. You have to play with him.
I forgot what the Transformers do though. Something with the train?
The Transformers keep the code on the tracks, even though the code is not, shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be.
Or it keeps the kids playing with the other kid that's carrying around the turd. So you wouldn't want to play with a kid with a turd, right?
Yeah, no.
Why are you making other kids?
Well, I guess I'll still dupe though. Sometimes, you know. It's fun to find out.
Though. You can just ask. You can. The whole point is to ask, communicate with other people, so that way. You want to know how fast you can get resources with 2 people? 3 times as fast. It's really weird how math works.
Yeah. Yeah. Got some pure ferrite for me?
Huh?
Have you got some pure ferrite for me?
You need, how much do you need?
I thought, I don't know. Let's say 10,000. I'm always short, you know.
See, you want to hear something funny that I ended up doing?
No, yeah, okay.
Somebody ended up farming the most expensive thing in the game for 5 fucking whole days straight to where he never needed money again, right?
What?
And he has a live stream of it.
Yeah.
And he ended up giving me he ended up giving me some stuff. So I end up having money from somebody that legally played the game that didn't break it.
What's his stream?
Shit. I'm trying to remember because it was just in this.
I mean, is he big?
Actually, no, I don't know. I'd probably say he's more or less average. Oh, damn it. I just haven't joined my game. Just went straight into the game. See, and that's the way the video game's supposed to be played. Find somebody that makes money. Find somebody that explores. Find somebody that does that. Work in a fucking group. That way, the guy that explores can find a place where you want to build. The guy that makes money can buy you all the stuff that you want to build with. Bam! You just played the fucking game! Feel me?
Think I do, yeah. Okay, so you're in here? Where you at?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Aw, damn, that's your ship. Oh wait, where are you at? Your ship?
I'm in the freighter.
Yeah, oh, okay, yeah, that's why.
You found my ship?
Yeah.
But you're not on my freighter.
No, I said I found it. I'm not on it.
Oh, you mean the... Yeah. I'm gonna be warping to another planet. You're on? You're in?
Wait until I'm up there.
Yeah, sure.
Safer if I'm next to you. triangle button.
Are you with me? Can I warp?
Yep. Should have told you that.
Yeah. Okay,
Where'd you go?
let's check it out.
Oh, there you go. Stay still. Stay still. Come here.
Huh? Oh, sorry. What's up? Wait, I should clean up my inventory. Can you use a thermal protection module for for cold?
Oh, I already got all those.
All right.
Let's put it this way. I have 360 hours on this game.
Yeah, I'm almost hitting my 400 as well. Okay, so I got a few slots left now. A few slots open, free.
A lot of ferrite right there.
Thank you, sir.
You want to know the funny thing is? I still have stacks more.
Yeah, you buy them every time you can.
Buy them, and I'm ADHD, so I just have a tendency to walk around, point, and shoot.
Uh-huh.
Let me guess. Oh, dude, the storage containers look 10 times fucking better, man.
Yeah. That's true.
Oh my god, do they look better. Bravissimo. What's that? Oh, my controller's not today. But I mean, see, oh, I gotta wait for my... Makes it a whole lot better. That, like, now it makes it look like I've done something, you know? It feels like I've done something because I gave you resources.
Hmm.
Even though I didn't do anything for myself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you just go around duping and giving people stuff, it doesn't really feel like you've done anything. Nor does it make you want to do even more. Because, I mean, why? Because here's the thing. Because then if you start showing everybody that's duping, then everybody starts to do it, and then nobody needs you. And then you feel worthless again.
Yeah.
I want the Star Destroyer ship. I was liking this one, but then I kind of, meh. I want the really big one. You know where I can get one of those?
Freighter? Or ship?
Yeah, the big one.
Well, this is pretty big for me. I'm happy with that.
I know.
I don't know. You mean the flat one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horizontal.
I've seen it, and I've reloaded like 4 or 5 times, but I just couldn't get an S class, so I got this.
No,
This is an A class.
Where's it at?
The thing? The freighter?
Actually, no. I'm trying to look for a Star Destroyer freighter.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure where to find it, if I could find it back. I might have marked it though. I'm not sure.
Do they still only have 5 slots?
What is day?
Huh?
What is day?
Containers?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's basically the same, but I'm missing something. Usually when I was in my inventory, right? You could go to an empty space and hit transfer, and then transfer things from your containers. But you can't do that anymore. They're not in there. Know what I mean?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No, the reason why is because I'm looking at Starship, Exo, Freight, Storage Container, and then you. My storage containers, because I'm not on my planet, they're out of range.
Okay, but it's listed.
Yes.
Well, on my screen it's not. There's no...
You remember, you ready for this? I'm about to fuck with your head. You remember what I said about duping breaks code?
Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
no, that's not it. This is just, no, this is just
No,
a glitch or
it's
something.
raw info. Okay, in order for that video game to pull up that information, it has to go through a filter, right? What if that filter is just covered in junk?
It's not.
It has to process the information. It has to go through the same portal that duping does. That's what people don't get. It's not a separate entity. It's not like firefighters and police officers. No, the video game is one big thing. If you fuck with an atom, what does an atom do? It goes nuclear. You're throwing a stick in a fucking in a ditch and expecting it not to clog.
Uh-huh.
Over time. That's what it does. Your game falls apart.
Okay, I guess I'll stop duping then.
Like I don't know any other way to explain it. It's just it's like you trying to put a puzzle in there and going, wow, that puzzle piece doesn't work, so I'm gonna grab a puzzle piece from here, cut it up to the way I like, and put it in there. Still not gonna paint the proper picture.
Yeah, I think I like the Transformers analogy more. It's a bit more fun.
You don't like the
I was imagining the Transformers
all right,
and
then the train is carrying shit.
Yeah,
the train
but
is carrying shit into the station.
I was imagining
what the
it,
train
and
is
that was
hauling.
nice, and then I imagined a puzzle, and that was boring, so no.
See, you're a good communicator too. I noticed that.
Thank you.
When you don't understand, you know the right thing to say, which is, what did you say? Why do you think that? How did that happen?
Yeah,
What an intelligent person is supposed to do.
that's how I talk
But-
to my girlfriend.
Yeah, the one thing I try and also get people not to do is the whole reason why you're playing a game is a game.
Exactly.
It's to force variables upon you so that way you can rise above them without having to resort to cheating.
And without having to be aware of the algorithm and the code. To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Because I'm not.
Huh?
Because I'm not aware. I mean, I'm aware that it exists, but I don't care about it. Not a bit.
Yeah, and that's the problem though. You can't care about playing the video game but not care about the stuff that makes the video game work. That's like sitting there going, I like clocks, but I don't like maintaining them. But I hate it when a clock's broken.
I like cars and driving. I don't know how they work. I don't care.
Well, yeah, but you can pay people to make them work. That's
Yep.
the thing.
Yeah.
I can't pay people to stop people from duping.
Yeah, well, I think
Or cheating, I should say.
I think
I can't pay people to stop people from destructively attacking code.
I think you're maybe the perfect person to switch from online gaming to offline gaming. Right?
No, that's the worst part about it, because here's the thing. Where does all that information have to come from?
From God?
No. If I'm offline, where does that information in No Man's Skies come from?
I don't know. From
Online.
the universe.
It has to load up online, and then I go into single player mode, which then goes offline. So then that means all of your information gets sent to me.
Okay.
So yet you're still sending poor information to me.
Okay, I'm sorry. Like, honestly.
Does that make sense?
That I'm sorry?
Like, no. I'm just saying what I said. What I say makes sense.
Oh yeah, it does. I think, well,
it's-
at least I understand.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that the fact that single-player games, if they are not a stagnant world, like, if I was playing Elder Scrolls Online, offline, I could totally do that. That would be totally fine. If I'm playing Grand Theft Auto, offline, totally fine.
Yes.
There is not a single resource that comes from online to offline. But in order for me to load your base, which you got information from duping, I have to load it onto mine. So then that means all the code that got stuck in there, like shit getting stuck in your teeth, gets sent to me.
Then maybe you should just play, you know, without other players.
But here's
Like-
the thing. No, wait. You're breaking the game and I'm trying to play it right, and you're telling me I should go play a different game?
Or you should play on PC.
Yeah, well, PC is more respectful. They
Yeah.
understand if they want to. Let's put it this way. PlayStation users are really, really selfish. They don't realize that they're playing a creative game. They're playing a creative game mode, but they want to look like they're not.
Okay.
That's it. You're really just playing creative mode without playing creative mode. Creative mode is exactly that. It gets rid of money and it gives you every single item you need. And then if you don't want to get every single item, you can walk around and mine. You can play the game that way. You can still play the game normal in creative mode, but if you just want to say fuck it, you can.
What if you had a game, you know, that starts like Pong, for example, all right, like a 2D, two colors game, all right, and then when you beat the game, your game gets like a similar game but with colors, and when you beat that game, you get like a Super Mario game, you know, with different colors and cool animations and stuff. And then you beat that, and it's still the same character and world and universe and everything, but just the graphics change, you know. And then when you beat that, you get like a Doom graphics.
The overall theme is the same. It's
Yeah.
just it's like if I were to say if I were to make a video game called Gamer's Timeline,
Yeah.
and I just simulated video
Yeah.
games throughout. So level 1 would be like 1980s, level 2 would be 1992.
Yeah.
Like you just keep on going from there. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know when
Or you could do Gamer's Timeline the 80s and just make the progression of the video games in the 80s, so that way you can make your second one the 90s.
yeah, I think you should do that like way deeper. You should like take a character. Have you played Limbo?
Yes, that is a beautiful game.
Okay, so in Limbo, everything has like a backstory. All this is a dream and stuff, right?
Mhm.
So in this game, the one that I just explained, you're like a character, you're like yourself or whatever, and every game that you play represents a phase in your life. Growing up, you know. Like you grew up with a Game Boy and you play those games, and then you get older and you get a Game Boy Advance and stuff. And like in the last stage of the game, it's all one game. And in the last stage of the game, you're like 30 years old, and it's like a very beautiful game with a deep story and like a very modern AAA product. How's that?
Say that last part again before the AAA.
Wow.
That last
That's like
sentence that
that's
brought
like
all-
the whole part. So what I'm saying is the all these stages of different graphics and stuff and 2D and all that represent the character in the game. They represent his life stages growing up. And as you
Yeah.
grow
Yeah,
up,
it's
the video games grow up, and that's all an analogy. And with growing up, with grown-up video games, you can do more stuff, exactly like in life, and different things are more important to you because you're an adult now, and you care more about like stuff like The Last of Us, and know more about stuff like Sonic.
You wanna know what I love is when video games actually take, like when they turn, this is the best video game. The video games that are always the best are surreal video games, not fantasy ones. And you know what I mean by that?
I know what you
normally
mean.
adds in, I don't mean the actual genre, I mean the idea. The like if you know how you have fantasy, surreal, and real?
Uh-huh.
Like those are the three variables. You have real, you have stuff that's real, like somebody can jump a little bit further than natural people. That's a possibility. And you can imitate that, but a person can't fucking instantly do that, you know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
there's fantasy where like a person can fly.
Okay.
Video games have been making so far fantasy, it's not even funny. So they've actually had to cause blocks on common sense real world knowledge to get their shit to work. If you make a game real, like if you make your mechanics real and then you design your video game based off of surreal, you don't have to tweak a lot of shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, so are you on a planet? What's going on here?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm on your ship trying to find this one person has a long one. Motherfucker. Oh my god. The white guy. Just a white guy with a cracked out black eye on his fucking feet.
I'm going to that planet, getting some nanoids.
Gotcha. I really should be here. You know there are different ships, like the ships actually look slightly different from each other?
Really? Like from player to player?
Yeah, like... Yeah, no, like your big ship, your big freighter.
Oh, the freighter, yeah.
You know, it has like antenna and stuff like that, like in a place that no other one has.
Oh, they all look different. That's what you want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
They all have a very, very small uniqueness. Okay, that is a pimp ship. That's some Star Wars looking shit right there. Okay, one of the things a very good company does not put up barriers for its people, it tries to break them down, okay? So when they find a behavior of its players that they do not find suitable, it's not bad, it's just not suitable, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they found out that it's created a flaw where they can get around it, right? You want to know what a good creator does?
Huh.
Creates an element in the game which it defends against that.
For example?
That's what they did. You know going to get the eggs, you know how people just stand on top of the fucking thing and just shoot the animals?
Yeah.
Right? Nothing happens? Yeah, now they made it so the animals can spit.
Oh yeah, right. I heard about that. I haven't seen any spit on me until now though.
But like that concept right there is beautiful, right?
Yes.
It means that they will not take anything from you that you can do. They're just going to fight you. Which is what you want. You want to be fought. You don't want to just have a barrier saying, no, you can't play. You have to play the way I balance the game. Because the way I balance the game is the way you should play.
Yeah.
Like, see, okay. You mistake me, like if there was something in the game that allowed you to do, okay, like the game was designed for you to do, okay, you go to this character, you give him money, he dupes your item, bam, right?
Yeah.
By all means, fucking do it.
Of course.
There's a video game where it tells you that you could fucking build a pirate base, just make sure you have it nicely well hidden. But it also has to be strong because when you have it nicely well hidden, it actually probably has to be in a very volatile spot. Like an asteroid field or like an electrical storm or something, like, or a highly radiated area, places that normal people can't go all the time.
Yeah.
And what's it called? And you had to make your living by pirating. By all means, go the fuck ahead. Fuck people's days over. Have fun. That's the way the game's supposed to be played. That's cool. I like that. Freedom of choice. That creates a protagonist and antagonist. I love it when they do that. And I love it when they actually have NPCs as well, because then that adds more of the luster. When the NPCs are what's it called? Like people don't believe EVE Online has NPCs. They don't have NPCs that aren't controlled by the players. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So they still have NPCs, but they're controlled by real people. That kind of shit, totally fine with me. Have fun. Fuck people's day up. As long as you're playing the game properly. See, my perfect video game, I believe that a lot of people, like this is your what I would say your core game. You know how people play several games at once, but there's one game that they play the most at once?
Yeah.
That's the one that gets their most interest. I would think that you would have a video game. You ever played an RTS game? You know what that is?
RPS?
RTS.
No.
Real-time strategy. It's where you make a base and then you make units and then you defend your base while gathering resources. Oh, sorry. You make a base by gathering resources to make units to defend the base and then attack other people.
Like Clash of Clans.
I've never played that game, but let me see a trailer. I'm just clicking on one, don't judge me. My first clan war. Yeah, okay. Now, think of a video game that all the NPCs are like that, okay? Like they all build their bases, gather resources, create stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. Alright, so you have NPCs doing all of this, right? And then the player plays the game like it's Skyrim.
Yeah.
So there's no real story. You pull the actual story out. You are the story. Whatever you do is actually meaningful, therefore you can put it in your fucking story.
Yeah.
So like, if you overthrow a castle, it's going to tell you, because overthrowing a castle is actually really, really hard. If you return a piece of information, it's going to sit there and tell you. And thus is going to create your persona of like, you know, a spy, or like a front lineman, or like a defender, you know, like it's going to start creating you when people start looking at what you did.
Yeah. I think Command & Conquer tried that.
Yeah, but they tried it way back in the day. Now it's a lot more plausible.
Yeah.
Like, look at No Man's Skies. No Man's Skies, it's doing the one thing every developer says you can't do, and it's less than 15 gigs.
Yep.
Like, think about that. It's less than every AAA title out there, and it's doing far more. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me. Tell me. I'll slap the shit out of you.
Okay, you're wrong.
Oh, you just like being abused, don't you?
Uh-huh.
You like a little spanky on the hiney? Find a girl that makes you a bad boy?
Yep.
They just put you in timeout. Oh, I got this crappy ship. I forgot I was trying to sell mine. This system doesn't have a state. Oh, wait, no, there it is. What the fuck? It was right in front of me and then it told me it wasn't? Aw, you bag of asshole.
Did you say faggot asshole?
Bag of asshole.
Oh. I thought you said faggot asshole.
I'm gonna use that though, because that's just gonna straight confuse the shit out of people.
Faggot asshole or...
Confusion is half the key to winning. Create confusion. Bop!
Yep.
You bet you can't do that in video games. Like to the NPC. Some of these ships are really looking like they're from Star Wars, man. They're just smaller. Like, who's ever designing these? Oh my god, that's a... No. Wait, yes. What the fuck are you? You look awesome as fuck. Really weird, but awesome. Like weird awesome. Awesome weird. Dude, by like 12 o'clock, which is in a half an hour, I gotta peace out. I'm trying to buy a ship, by the way.
Buy a ship? What are you looking for?
Shuttle. Tiny shuttle. Like, something with nothing on it. Feel me? Something that feels like tuna.
And why?
Cave diving.
Alright. Well, good luck.
You made it sound like you were giving advice.
No.
You're like, no, just wanted all the information. Have fun.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It's all about luck, right?
Yeah, it's fucking... Nah, there's somewhat of a better... If you're in a wealthier system, you have a better chance. Oh, wait, no, yeah, that, what I'm talking about? Yeah, totally. No, that's all luck. Fuck, I spaced out there for a second. Yeah, totally. No, that's straight up luck. Just you get one that's all time favorable, and you will do well. Tin Man! Take that as a no.
What?
Muff Man, I know him. No, where'd I flick that at? Oh shit, I totally flicked that somewhere. shaved my face and came back, and there's no ship king. I'm wearing wireless headsets, so I've been able to hear this whole time. Nothing. Fucking nothing. Find anything?
I'm trying to scan these birds here, but I can't. So hard.
Oh, your ship's too close to the space station, that's why. Oh wait, no it's not. The Berkium? Barkumium? Barkumium?
Yeah. What is with it?
I don't know.
What do you want to
Is there
say?
a problem with it?
What do you say? Why do you say that word?
Oh, it says has discovered a creature.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm discovering creatures. I want nanites.
Man to the eye. Sorry, that was bad.
Yeah, I seem to be missing one animal and I can't find it.
Whole bunch of fighters just came in. And they're all a bag of hoodoo. Yep. The experimental fighter's even good. Why am I not trying to just pimp this shit out? I didn't realize how good my fighter was until just now. Why does an anomaly always appear in front of me? Get away. Add touch. Frost crystal. Excuse me, do you know where I can find some Grey Poupon?
So what?
Grey Poupon.
I didn't get that.
It's an old commercial for Grey Poupon. The little kid rolls down the window and goes, "Excuse me, sir, do you know where I can find some Grey Poupon?" Then an old man rolls down the window and hands him it.
Alright. Fun stuff.
It's cheeky, I like it. Fuck! It's a very flat world. Looks like I'm flying into a place with a whole bunch of tombs everywhere. That's what it looks like from up here, though. Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan. I was just about to land. What are you doing?
I'm going to the next planet, Octan Prime. Have you been there?
No, I'm trying to get a frost crystal. Wow, building back up my ferrite. Oh, he's got some straight up posses on it.
Oh, I'll be right back. There we are. No, don't leave. Don't leave. Okay, that's actually pretty fun.
There are a fuck ton of Gravitino balls here. Are you just trying to get zoology or something?
Um, no, I'm getting nanites.
Right.
If you scan them and upload them, you get nanites, right?
And then also look for buried tech,
Yeah.
because they'll yield nanites.
A lot?
Can be if you're just walking around, you know what I mean? So it's like, oh, hey, I don't see an animal. Dig, because I'm right next to it, you know what I mean? It's not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay, that's what it looks like. It's the, keep on forgetting what symbol it is for the special stuff. So what are you trying to also build besides the nanites? Like, I gave you ferrite for...
Oh, it's for it's for base building.
Well, yeah, I know. Like, what are you trying to build?
I always
What is in your head?
yeah, I just finished a base, and they dropped the base limit, So I can't really
Drop out
build any.
what?
The base construction limit. No, how much you can build? There's a limit.
Damn it, they put that back on again.
They put that back on again, and so I can only delete stuff now. And I tried to delete like a lot of stuff so that maybe I would get like under the limit, but I didn't, so I stopped deleting, and I still have like the important stuff now. And I feel like at some point I want to get to somewhere else.
Yeah,
Find a cool planet.
They're gonna keep on fixing that though.
Yeah.
I can see them.
This is the edge of the universe. You're like, no, not the edge, like the center. You're like right in the center here.
Are you serious? We're near
Yeah.
the center?
Yeah, this is like a few planets to the center, yeah. Not sure how much, but it's like very close.
Fuck out of here.
And I'm planning on going to Eisenthal sometime.
What?
I want to go to
Isengard sometime?
Eisenthal. The 10th universe. This is like the first Euclid,
Yeah.
right? And then there's like 10 more, and there's like 256 or 7 more.
Yeah, there's actually way more than that too, because you have to think for each game mode there's a different universe.
Yeah, right. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Eisenthal is the 10th universe, and that's like the second most populated, I guess. And I think the diversity of the planets and animals is different. Feels like there's like cooler animals.
Why don't you just find somebody that's at the 10th, make a base and stay there?
I found someone. I'm gonna do that. I just wanna speak to my friend first, because we have like a base together, and just see what he thinks.
Count on me.
Yeah, you know, stay
Count on
together.
me, leave and see what happens.
Okay, buddy. So it's sleeping time for me. So that's that. If you wanna hang out and in the center of the base, you can build a base here. Why not?
Well, I was thinking about that, but then you said what you said, so I might as well just keep my resources and see what happens there.
Yeah. Alright, good. See you sometime later.
Oh, wait a sec.
Oh yeah. Alright, see ya.